Men and women, two separate genders, each playing a different role in society, whether we realize it or not. The question is, are we trying too hard to make men and women equal? Will this really benefit us in the long run? We were not created to do the same things, and that's okay. One day gender roles are going to be completely blended. This may not seem like such a bad thing, but I think it's a little worse than what appears on the surface. Today I want to present to you information regarding radical feminism and hopes to motivate you guys to not treat everything as a competition. I want to read a list of lies feminism is feeding young women. I pulled this information from an article called 10 Lies of Feminism, but I've narrowed it down to 6. Lie number 1. Women can have it all. Women have the capability of handling a career, family, friendships, a household, therefore making us the superior sex. Here's a quote from the article 10 Lies of Feminism. Proponents of feminism declared that not only can women do what men do, but we ought to do what men do. It wasn't enough. They were already exhausted from the never-ending task of child rearing and homemaking. We were told that women need to be in the workforce as well, contributing to the family financially. With this mindset, we're not even shooting for equality, we're simply striving to be better than our male counterparts. Lie number 2. Men and women are fundamentally the same. Feminists say that culture is to blame for, and again, 10 Lies of Feminism worded this the best, that culture is to blame for turning blank human slates into truck-wielding boys and doll-toting girls. The truth is that the male and female brains really are wired differently. There is now scientific evidence proving that men have different reactions and women have different reactions to certain situations. Researchers at UCLA have proven and continue to prove this. I pulled these statistics from newsroom.ucla.edu. There's another test being done that shows how women's bodies differ from men's bodies regarding muscle characteristics. Women are only 59% as strong as men, and we have 25 to 45% smaller muscles than men. Let's put this into perspective. We wouldn't expect a woman to run a mile as fast as a man, right? That would be a little bit unfair. Lie number 3. Desirability is enhanced by achievement. Being 20 and in college, I can personally testify to this one. Growing up, all I wanted to be was a stay-at-home mom and a housewife. But upon graduation, you can't just sit there and say, alright, I'm a wife now. It doesn't really work that way. Your only 2 options are to either go to school or go to work. I chose to go to school for my communications degree. When people find out that I'm a communications major, I often get that question, okay, so what are you going to do with that? I'll be honest, it's a little discouraging. I look around and I see women who are going for their doctorate's degree and they're professionals in their career. So I often find myself asking if I even compare.